You've babied your roses all season long. You've fed them, you've watered them, you've done everything right. And then, you see it. That dreaded black spot on a perfect leaf. Soon, there's another. And another. It is so frustrating. It feels like you're just one step away from reaching for harsh chemicals, wondering if you'll ever get those beautiful, spotless blooms you've been working for. But what if I told you the best way to fight black spot isn't some complicated spray you buy at the garden center? What if the secret weapon was simple, organic, and probably already in your garden shed? The key to making it work is all about one thing most gardeners get completely wrong: timing. For years, so many of us have been stuck in the same exhausting cycle. We see black spot, we panic, and we rush out to buy a fungicide that promises a miracle cure. We spray and we spray, but the spots that are already there don't go away, and it feels like new ones pop up every time it rains. It's a losing battle, and it's tiring. The reason this never seems to work is that we're thinking about it backwards. We're trying to cure a disease that's already taken hold, when we should be preventing it from ever getting a foothold. Think of it this way. You can't unburn a piece of toast. Once that black spot is on the leaf, it is there for good. The real win is keeping the leaf from getting burnt in the first place. So let's talk about what actually works. My secret weapon is simple: sulfur. It's organic, and gardeners have been using it for centuries. But it's not just the sulfur itself that's magic. It's when and how you use it. This is the part that changes the entire game. Sulfur works by creating an invisible protective shield on the surface of the leaves. This shield makes it impossible for black spot's fungal spores to germinate and survive. It's pure prevention. But for that shield to work, it has to be up before the enemy attacks. The fungus that causes black spot hangs out all winter in old, fallen leaves, and even on the rose canes themselves. It's just waiting for that cool, moist spring weather to wake up and attack the tender new growth. This brings us to the golden window of opportunity that most gardeners completely miss. You have to start applying sulfur in the very early spring, right at bud break. That's the moment you see those tiny new leaf buds starting to swell and pop out from the canes. Starting this early protects the brand new leaves from the second they unfurl, which is when they're most vulnerable. If you wait until you see the spots, you've already missed your most critical window. Getting the timing right is half the battle. Consistent application is the other half. Starting at bud break, you'll want to apply sulfur on a regular schedule. Think every 7 to 14 days. You'll need to be especially consistent during rainy or humid spells. Here's how to do it right. You can use either a wettable sulfur powder that you mix with water or a simple, ready-to-use sulfur spray. You want to create a fine mist that lightly coats all the leaves. Don't forget to spray the undersides of the leaves too. That's where fungus loves to hide. Always try to apply it on a calm, dry day so the spray has time to dry and form its protective layer. Now, here is a critical warning. Do not apply sulfur when temperatures are going to be over 85 or 90 degrees. Applying it in high heat can seriously burn the leaves. On hot days, your best bet is to spray in the cool of the early morning. If a light bulb just went off and you're ready to stop reacting and start preventing black spot, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. Now, what's the one thing that can make this secret weapon even more powerful? Sulfur is your frontline defense, but you can make your garden an even tougher target for black spot with a few smart habits. First, think about air circulation. When you do your spring pruning, open up the center of your rose bushes. This allows air to move through freely, which helps leaves dry off faster after rain and gives fungal spores less time to get established. Second, change the way you water. Try to stop using overhead sprinklers that get the leaves all wet. Instead, use a soaker hose or a watering wand to deliver water directly to the base of the plant. The goal is to keep the foliage as dry as possible. And finally, be clean. Clean up and throw away any fallen rose leaves from around your plants. They can harbor spores that will just reinfect your roses next year. And whatever you do not add those diseased leaves to your compost pile. So the real secret isn't some miracle cure in a bottle. It's about shifting your mindset from reacting to a problem to proactively preventing it. It's about using a simple, proven tool like sulfur, but using it with the right timing and discipline. Start at bud break, keep a consistent schedule every 7 to 14 days, and back up your efforts with smart pruning and watering. When you do this, you're not just fighting black spot anymore. You're creating a garden where it simply can't thrive. You'll spend a lot less time worrying about ugly spots and a lot more time enjoying the healthy, gorgeous roses you've worked so hard for. Let me know in the comments what your biggest struggle with black spot has been. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.